Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Stitch US from No Sense Gaming. Today I wanted to bring you a gameplay about losing the winning fight. This applies in real life applications as well as gaming. Being in a situation where you've lost the game, but you've proven yourself to others, or you've lost in a scenario in life, but proved that, hey, I'm better than this. You pretty much got lucky. Today the gameplay will be a combine domination game, where we started out with a full team, but very quickly it turned into a 3v7. And me, two of my teammates, one of them being only a rank 4, brand new Christmas guy, gave him a pretty good run for the money. Alright, now if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's not going your way, or you're in this game and you're losing, I want you to just take a step back, remain calm, and think about it. You need to slow down your playstyle. You need to really concentrate on what they're doing, how can I counter it, how to just take the advantage of what they're doing. Well, in a scenario, you know, we've got 3 guys. They're going to be able to pretty much just rush our spawn every time and try to 3-cap. You'll see me a lot of times, I'll anchor back, you know, and I'll just sit there and I'll go for streaks. Because if I'm able to get streaks, I'll be able to kill them in the mid-map and try to take B-Dom to get some extra points. Same thing with life, you know, if you're in a situation where nothing's going your way, you know, you're doing bad at your work, you're doing bad in school, you need to sit down, slow down, refocus, kind of evaluate what's going on, what you need to do to counter distractions or things that are getting you down or upset, and just kind of take them out. You know, what can I do to alleviate this? When you sit there and you lay out a plan for yourself to take care of these distractions, you will absolutely find yourself easing up, eliminating these distractions, and life's going to get easier. You're going to be able to focus more on your goals, whatever it is, your job, school, winning the game. It's really important to eliminate these stress and distractors in your life. And I promise to you guys, if you're able to do this, you're able to calm down, eliminate distractions, and start performing better. You're going to be happier. You're going to be happier with your performance, you're going to be happier in life. People are going to notice. People notice when you strive. You may not think that, but people do. People see when you're on your game. Especially in an actual game instance. We're playing these guys, they have 7 people, and I end up going like 66 and 22. Just for the fact that I slowed down, I wanted to play a little more defensively, and try to take these guys out. People will see those same qualities in you, and like I said, even if you lose the situation, people will respect you. They will know, like, hey, that's a good guy. He really knows how to handle his shit. In the back of their head, they'll know. I really could have lost that situation. That could have not turned out too well for me. Just a few more things that have gone through. But you'll also be more prepared next time, especially the more times you encounter these stressful situations and you learn how to handle them better and better and better. It's not going to catch you off guard. You're going to be ready. It's going to become instinct. You're going to kick into that, hey, what do I need to do to counter, interact here? Just win. You're playing these guys 3v7 and you drop 66 kills and only 22 deaths. And there's only 1 guy positive on their team. You've won this fight. I don't care what anyone tells you. They won the game. You won the fight. They can't see it that way. They're silly. They're outright. They're just crazy. Well, another thing I want to bring up is if you end up doing this, you end up coming out on top of a losing situation. Some people are going to be mad. They're going to be mad that it wasn't able to get you down, and you stayed positive or happy, content, as you came through a bad or stressful situation. It's going to upset some people because they know they themselves could not do that. You've accomplished something that they would never be able to do. With those people, you just have to shrug it off. You have to let it go. they couldn't walk in your shoes and handle that,
Securing
be happy or respect you for it, you don't need that. You just don't need that type of negativity. Now look at my gameplay. You'll see quite a few times that I was able to jump, turn, and fire on these guys and take them out when I had no business winning this fight. And a lot of it, I'm sure, had to do with the fact that they could not believe me and my teammates were going off on them like we were. There were several times where I was getting shot, and I just boosted up, turned around, and just melted some guy. You know, a lot of that has to do with, you know, knowing the game, having good reactions, using the right weapon. The KN-44 is a 3-shot kill at close range. I run stock extended mags and long barrel to increase that 3-shot range. So it helped me out a lot, you know, and that just helps build the frustration on people when you're playing against them or you're in these situations that they're just trying to take full advantage of the fact that they have such a huge advantage with 7 people on their team. They can't do it. I won't let them hit me. But that just builds the frustration. They keep rushing in at that point, and then they make more mistakes, and I just keep capitalizing. You'll see in the second half, I get on the bridge, and I'm not really trying to capture B, but I'm just camped up right next to it. I'm taking them out as they try to get it, and I keep going, and I'm getting those attacker kills, extra points for trying to defending the point, and I'm trying to get my streak so I can get them off that point and go. And at one point in this gameplay, you'll even see it. I even get my Wraith. I get full streaks on these guys just because I've got them out of their comfort zone now, and I'm actually in mine, even though it's a bad situation to be in. Once again, if you can manage this, you've already won. There's nothing they can do. They're just gonna continue to play out, you know, and this, like I said, this ended up being a 7 versus 3. I don't quit games. I don't care how bad I'm getting beat. I don't care what the situation is. I will sit in there in a 7 versus 1, and I will do the same thing. It's gonna be a lot harder, of course, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't be upset about deaths. Don't be upset about, you know, little mistakes you made. Just capitalize and keep going. When you're able to keep just boom hitting those streaks, they're gonna keep rushing you, and you're gonna get them faster, and you're just gonna keep humiliating them. You'll see there's a ton of shots here I missed, but I had them so off their game that they were missing even more, and I was still able to get these kills. Alright, now I want to kind of change focus a little bit. Talk to you about winning the losing fight, being strong, coming out with respect, and letting people know you are a strong individual. I want to talk about being just a person who always has initiative. Be proactive, not reactive to a situation. Always, anything you do in life, give it everything you've got. If you just, any situation you come to in life, if you just strive to be the best, people always notice and respect. And in a job situation, if you're that guy who just outshines everyone else, you're less likely to be picked on or given a bad assignment, unless it is just assignment that needs to get done and they can't trust anyone else to handle it other than you. And that happens, but you need to take that with a grain of salt and keep going. But I promise you, if you come in with life and just have a positive outlook, don't slack off. You give everything 110%, you know, you're gonna do better in life than most people. You will. The harder you work, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it, and that is anything in life. Practicing to become better at a game, just working on a job, working out, trying to stay healthy. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. You start becoming a slacker, people notice, or results start showing up. You know, they're just not as good as they were. It's gonna get seen, and that paints a picture of you. It's not a picture you want painted of you, and an employer's, friends, family, whatever the situation would be, they'll see that, and they won't see you as reliable or a go-to guy or someone I can trust and count on. You can just remember these things that I've stated here today. I promise you will do fine. This gameplay is going to be coming to a close pretty soon. I want you guys just to, like I said, watch this, listen. Please take everything into consideration. Tell yourself what kind of person you want to be. That being said, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you could like, comment, subscribe, I will respond to anything you guys have to say. And until next time, I'll see you later.